What's going on, everyone? I'm just gonna do some live editing today. I wasn't even gonna come to the studio, but I decided last minute that I'd come in here and edit some photos just because I've been kind of having a bad day today and just not really in it today. So I wanted to come in and just edit some photos for you guys. I want to make sure everything's working. If you guys can hear me, please leave a message down in the chat or over in the chat or wherever the chat is on the new YouTube live. I'm not even 100% sure on where it is. So if you can hear me right now, please leave me a message or leave me a chat. Let me know that you can hear me and you're listening in. I'm just going to edit some photos, and I got a whole bunch of photos that I need to get through. I'm going to try to edit some of them and see what I can find and see some good ones. Yeah, this is not planned. It's not rehearsed. It's not scripted. It's just literally just me doing my thing and editing. And you guys can hang out. And if you have any questions about what I'm doing or how I'm doing it or what's going on, just let me know. I'm going to kind of keep track of the chat that I have over here. And yeah, I got my LightRoom here and my Photoshop's ready, and yeah, we're just gonna get going. I got my Wacom Intuos Pro tablet. That's what I use to do all my editing. So if you see any of these edits and you wonder how I'm doing them so quick, smooth, it's because I use this Wacom tablet that's right here, and it has completely changed my life as far as how I edit and how smooth it goes. Oh, I got to take my watch off because that's going to get in the way. Oh, yeah. Can you tell that I go outside a lot? I got like suntan lines from my watch. All right, let's see what we're getting into here. I really got to move this tablet so it's like further up. So I can't even get to the bottom here. So I'm going to mostly try to use my new preset pack that I just came out with, the fall collection. And we're going to see what the fall collection will do to some of these photos, and we'll see if those are usable or not. If not, we're just going to go in and just completely edit the hell out of them. We're going to go with barn tones. I do notice that I got to kind of rotate this a little bit. Let me bring this up so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. My apologies. I'm sitting here editing and you couldn't even see what I was doing. All right, so now I got you up here. So I'm going to show you how this photo looked like this to start with, and yeah, this is what we're working with now. Boom. It's one photo done. Just a slight little edit just to give it a little bit of mood. A little bit of moodiness, I should say. I can probably bring these shadows up just a little bit more. Bring this down. we'll bring the saturation back just a tad. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Digging that, digging that, digging that, digging that. We'll save that one. We'll go commercial right. Let's see what else we can find here to mess around with. What's going on, Travis? Thanks for joining in. I got messages coming in. Messages. Ooh, look, you got the belly hanging out in this one, bro. Ooh, look at that belly. This is something I'm going to do more often, is these edits, live editing and stuff. I do these a lot on my Patreon page. If you are looking to really expand your photography knowledge, join my Patreon and learn there. I put up podcast tips and tricks, everything that you would need to know, live videos. And I'm actually, this month, I'm giving away a year's subscription to Adobe Photoshop and LightRoom, prepaid for an entire year. Check out the Patreon page and learn from me there. It's patreon.com/I am Josh Russell. The link is in the description down below. And also don't forget to subscribe and like and all of that awesomeness about coolness of me. So let's get back into editing these. So the framing is off just a tad in this one. This one's a little closer to what I was looking for. Rawr. 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 It's weird that there's a texture on this wall back here that makes this photo look really noisy, but it's in fact not noisy. As you can see, the texture is on the wall, and it really makes it look like that this photo is just super noisy, but it's not. It's the texture. It's crazy. I kind of am a fan of this one in black and white. I just think this looks a little bit better like that. And I'm going to like flatten it down too, using the S-curves and all of that good business. I'm going to actually zoom in here a little bit more. I'm going to get rid of this little cut you got going on here. A little clone stampage. Get rid of that mark. We got the original here, and we got the edit. Can actually probably take this down a little bit. I don't want to get rid of too much. I mean, I could make this. How do I do that? Nope, that's not it. Command? Nope. Oh, I gotta unlock it. That's what it is. There we go. Boom. Boom. We got some goofing around with the knife action here, and there's one that it looks like he's literally like about to stab me. Actually, when we were shooting this, at one point he did almost actually stab me, so that was fun. So these are all presets. This whole fall section here of presets that I'm using is all presets that are available on my Patreon page. If you sign up, you get this set plus my my 2019 set and my first two sets that I made back in 2017 and 2018. So you get all four of these instantly when you pay for the membership, class, enrollment fee, whatever you want to call it. It is a monthly enrollment fee, and you can cancel at any time that you don't feel that you need it anymore. Let's look at some of my old ones. Let's get rid of this one. We don't need that one open right now. We don't need the Taylor Jackson stuff open. Where are my other ones? They're not on here. Oh, they're down here. In these ones. Yeah, look at that one. Nice little gritty photo. I like that one a lot. Probably take this clarity down just a tad, though. It doesn't need to be that hardcore. Let's get in here. Let's look at these eyes. The eyes are a little bit out of focus, but it's not enough to notice when you're not looking at it full screen or when you're not zoomed in on it. Let's crop this down to a 4x5. The reason I crop almost all of my photos down to 4x5 is because 4x5 crop is what Instagram uses. So I've just got used to cropping everything down to 4x5 because most of the stuff I put on Instagram. So that's kind of why I just instantly crop it. That's also the crop factor for like an 8x10 or 4x5 or any print. So that's what reason I do it at that. One of these here I'm going to actually like take in and like just full on do some craziness to. I think it's this one. Yeah. So this is the one that I really wanted to. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but this is the photo that I actually that I've put online already, and it was like just crazy, completely edited. I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit another one here similar to that, just the full. And I've already kind of touched this photo up, I think. So the only thing I've done to it is got rid of the barrel distortion, so it's not as distorted. As you can see over here on this right-hand side, and kind of over here too, without it, it's got a real bad like wide-angle distortion to it. So I've just went down and I have clicked the enable profile correction, and I've selected my lens, and then when you do that, it just kind of straightens everything up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to kind of edit this, but we're going to take it over into Photoshop and like really tweak it and do some craziness to it. So we're going to bring the shadows up a little bit. I'm going to use a couple other programs too that you guys probably aren't going to have. Which is Color Effects and Topaz Studio. It's two programs that I've recently added to my arsenal that I really dig. I love the way they work. I love the way that they help you edit. And basically what Color Effects does is it helps me bring out details. And then Topaz Studio kind of works with the clarity and all of that and getting all of that set. So as soon as these programs open, we will jump back in. While I got you here, though, make sure you go join the Patreon page and support me as a photography teacher. All right, so we got Topaz Studio, or Color Effects open, and the difference is insane. What just this one plug-in will do. It's called Detail Extractor. Now you got to be careful with it though, because when you use Detail Extractor, if you don't use it right, it's going to create a ton of noise in your photo or pixelization. So you don't want that. So let me show you how to use it just a little bit. So as you can see, this is added a ton of noise in this photo. So we don't want to go that far with it. We just want to kind of bring the details up just a little bit. And as you can see, I can still I can show you the difference here. We'll drop the shadows down a little bit too, because we don't need the shadows that bright. And so it's all about finding a happy medium. What's going on, SQ? How's it going, buddy? I know I got I got about 45 minutes before I got to get out of here as well. So that's what we're going to do to that. I apologize if the stream is kind of lagging. I don't know why. I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary that would make it lag. I don't have... do I have, like, Premiere or anything open? I suppose I could close Premiere. I don't need this open. Let's save that. I'm not showing any dropped frames, so that's odd. Here, I don't need this open. All right, so let's get back to editing here. So we're going to take this now. We're going to open up Topaz Studio and open a new one. So yeah, I do these live streams like once a week, sometimes twice a week on my Patreon page. And it's really an in-depth. I mean, I'm jumping through like photos like every 5 minutes on this. When I do them on my Patreon page, they're actually like one photo for like 25 minutes where I tell you exactly what I'm doing in these. Try to add clarity to this photo. Maybe. There we go. All right, let's go down to the lighting here. So this allows me to really play with what my picture looks like. And as you can see, I didn't do a lot. I just kind of darkened it a little bit where it didn't need to be overly bright. Bring the vibrance up just a smidge. I can completely change the color contrast if I want. We're going to leave that. Boom! And it's not even done. I still got a whole nother step. I got to take it over into freaking Photoshop and mess with it. So let's jump this some bee over into Photoshop now. See what we can do in Photoshop. This is where I really tweak my colors and get the exact color that I want down. This is where it gets really artistic and really fun. And I'm not going to dive super deep into it because this photo isn't an up-close portrait, so it's not like I need to, whoops. It's not like I really need to touch it up too much. I'm just going to add some color to it, basically. Let's add another layer to it. Let's see what this one looks like. I'll bring the opacity down on this one just a little bit. If you guys have any questions while I'm doing any of this, please, please, please ask away. Alright. So I really like that color. I'm going to add a new layer. Color. So the difference in the photo is just night and day. But as you can see, there's like too much color on his face and on his arms. So I want to bring some of that back, and I'm going to do it by adding a mask in here. Then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to paint some of that color off of his face. Alright. My tablet's a little high up. I can't touch it. Here we go. Whoa. I know what you guys are saying. You're going to say, Josh, now his face just stands out and it looks too bright. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Actually, this part I probably didn't even have to do, but I will. Opa. Yeehaw. The joys of photo editing. It's not all glamorous, guys. Feel free to ask any questions you want while you're watching. Basically, I'm just creating a layer mask on here to kind of blend out some of the colors, or the color overlay that I put on it, I should say. Alright, we're going to go and get this little spot right here. And we'll zoom out. So like I said, as you can see, it's just way too much. Like now he looks awkward. So we're going to take it and we're going to just kind of bring the density down until we're at a good match here. So as you can see, if I take this all the way, it's going to add that back in. If I bring this all the way here, it's going to just completely show my mask. So basically you want to find a good spot that shows his skin color, but still gives you that color overlay. There, I'm digging that. I'm digging it, I'm digging it. And actually, if I wanted to, I could go in, and I probably would too, because I kind of like the way those look. We'll see how distracting this looks. I'm not really big into selective color like this, but every now and then I just think it looks good on stuff. Nope. Just kidding on that, guys. Just kidding. Whoa. Boom. Now what we'll do is we'll create another layer for brightness and contrast. We'll save that. We'll go back over into LightRoom and try to edit some more. So to see the difference in the photo, there's your difference in the two photos right there. The before and the after. Before's on the left, after's on the right, of course. And yeah, I think it's a really cool photo. I think it looks good. I think it looks right. I don't think it's too overdone. I don't think it's too overplayed. I think it's good little spot. This location was a complete pain in the ass to shoot. Something's off on that photo. Oh, this one I already edited. Let's see what else we got here. I do this one. It's not always all seriousness when you're shooting, especially when you're shooting with Travis Lee. It's actually like 90% screw around and like 3% shots. That one was really easy to edit. I was having some issues with my camera actually focusing at the right time. And I was really getting frustrated with it. So these were like some screw around shots. GQ photo right here. Boom. Look out for Travis Lee, the new spokesperson for H&M. It'd be Abercrombie and Fitch, but they went out of business. He legitimately was like on the phone at that time too. What's going on, people that are watching me? I appreciate you watching me live. I'm just doing some photo editing right now, and I figured I'd go live on YouTube since I'm trying to get you guys over to watch the YouTube. So I figured I'd do a little bit of live streaming while I'm editing. If you like what you're seeing and you want to get more in-depth on this, please go over to my Patreon page and subscribe or join, enroll, whatever you want to call it. Patreon.com/I am Josh Russell. I do these all the time on there. I also do weekly podcast tips and tricks, one-on-one sessions, and this month I'm giving away a year's subscription to Adobe photography plan, which is LightRoom and Photoshop. So head on over. Link is in the description down below, and that's the way to do it. You're seeing me edit all of these with my brand new preset pack that just came out. It's the fall collection, and I made it really for fall family photo shoots, but it also works on model, especially grungy stuff like this. And yeah, when you sign up for the Patreon page, you actually get this preset pack and all 3 others for free. Yes, I can see this. I'm watching on Firefox, not signed in because I'm sign in at work account Chrome. I cannot, but I can apparently comment. Yes, I can see your comments, Josh. Some of these I've already edited, but I'm going back and just kind of seeing what they look like with my new preset pack. Because I'm always trying to get better. So why not always try to make my photos look better as well? I think I want to leave that one the way it was, though. I really like the way the denim looks on with this earthy one. Really like that. It's probably like one of the best presets that I've ever made. Oh, I gotta get up and stretch for a second, guys. Oh. Oh, you can totally see that you were listening to Spotify right here. It's pretty funny. What else we got here? We got this bad boy right here. That's such an underexposed photo. Missed the eyes a little bit there. Legendary fish, I'm using Lightroom and Photoshop. I also use color effects and Topaz Studio, but that's usually those two I'm just usually using when I'm doing portraits. When I'm doing just basic photo shoots and most photo shoots, it's Photoshop and Lightroom. This is Lightroom that I'm working in right now. I'm just wondering, guys, if I started doing these more often, would you be inclined to watch them if I did them during the day as opposed to evening time? Does that work for some of you? I'm really struggling on when to go live. I want to go live a lot more. I don't really know when. Like, I don't know when you guys would be more inclined to watch, more available to watch. And that's what I'm trying to figure out by doing this live. And actually, I've had more viewers on this live than I usually do. So, yeah. I got about 20 more minutes and then I got to get out of here. I'm going to bring these shadows up a little bit here. And I mean, you can absolutely see the difference in these photos. It's just crazy. I'm going to get rid of this guy over here, though. You don't need to be there. Let's get rid of you. Boom. Sorry, getting messages. Had to check them out. Take the red down a little bit in this one. I mean, I could go like super crazy funkadelic with it. I feel like Travis would totally be okay with like a super funkadelic photo. He's a funkadelic type soul. Soul? Is that like the right term? He has a funkadelic hole. Just way overexpose everything, except for the reds. Crazy, man. Trippy. Let's add some more color to it. I want to even go like even crazier. Wah. Just because it feels like that type of day. That's why I went this crazy with it. And then just like... I don't know. Like, I'm just having fun here. Let's add like a color overlay to it and see what else we can do to it. Actually, let's do this in let's do this part in Photoshop. I have no idea what I'm doing to this photo, Travis, so I hope you don't mind. I'm literally just bored and messing around. And I think like your Willy Wonka type pose that you got going on in this photo just really deserves some chaos. I'm just gonna make this as friggin' crazy as I can and see what happens. Just kaleidoscope the hell out of it. People are gonna be tuning in right now like, dude, what did this guy do to this photo? And why am I still watching it? Why can I not look away? It looks like a train wreck. Oh, I don't need to use that one. I guess we'll go with green over here again. Whoops. That's not what I meant to make. Just chaos. I really like it. I think it's cool looking. I don't really know what else I could do to it that I haven't already done to it. Just all sorts of ridiculous. I think that's why I'm attracted to it. Wonder what else I could do to this. Let me see if I can find any. I don't condone this at all, but just because this is for funsies, I'm going to see if I can find a Google image to put over this. I'm just going to type in Trippy Milky Way and see what I find here. See if I can find any that I can actually use that aren't like crazy, like copywritten. Oh, I can't do that? That's dumb. How do I do it? Delete. Apply this one and do it again. Yep. Yeah. Let me see what I can do there, Josh. So let's go back into LightRoom. Let's reset this. Let's completely reset this photo. Uh-oh. Let's bring this over into Photoshop. Again. Copy. Oh, what did you do today? Oh, I just made Travis Lee look like he's freaking floating in a galaxy of acid. This picture is going to be called Microdose. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. This one. Oh no, that's actually it. Oh shit. That's yeah. Boom. Look at this guy. Go here. I need to drop this down, the flow a little bit, because I gotta kind of blend this. Oh, wrong one. Macro dose. That's awesome. I have no idea what I was doing, but I kind of like the way that it turned out. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing more that I would do to it. Just bring that galaxy down. Get it a little darker. Wow, man. Yeah, man. I'd bring it back in. Let's go back over here into... Yeah. What the heck did I just create? Something crazy? Something kind of cool? Looks like it could be a poster, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I printed this out right now, it would eat up every ounce of ink that I have in my computer. I'm gonna send it to him. I don't know if he's still watching or not. Travis, I don't know if you're still watching or not, but I'm sorry for what I just did to your picture. But I'm gonna send it to you. Where's Travis's, Travis Lee? 9:22, nope. 8:30, nope. Oh no, where are these photos? Travis Lee Appleton session, there it is. Now I gotta figure out which one it is. Come on, screenshots. Come on, screenshots. something a little out of the norm. I gotta see how that looks on my phone. That's fantastic. Let me see how this looks. Yeah, that looks awesome. It's been a while since I've went like that crazy with a photo and got away with it. But on that note, I guess it's time for me to go. I got to go get my daughter from school here in about 20 minutes. So I want to thank you guys for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. I hope you had a blast. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go pick up the kids. I think I'm going to start doing these edits more often on here for you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the like, share this page, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions about anything that I did. This will stay up and rebroadcast, so if you need to watch it again and see what I did on some of those earlier sessions that weren't so LSD based, if you need to watch other photos or other editing stuff. And if you want, please go join my Patreon page and really get a deep dive into what I do for my photos, for my photo sessions, behind the scenes, actually at locations, and a little bit of everything. Once again, I'm giving away a Adobe Photography Plan full year subscription at the end of this month, so go check it out. The link is in the description down below. Patreon.com/I am Josh Russell. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.